Hi guys, I'm Marticore and something about The Sims 4 today. I've had this on my mind for a while. I was wondering if I should make a video like that on the Polish channel or English or whatever. And I think this is the perfect time to do it. Now that the Goth family is new, because the issue I'm going to talk about today repeated again. So there is this thing that it kind of feels like EA doesn't know how to create children in this game. Or they just don't care and never check what they look like when they grow up. Like, kids not being genetically correct is fine. It brings some variety to the game. It could be boring if they were just genetically correct, right? But there's like, they took it to another level. This has been an issue in The Sims 3 as well a little bit, that some pre-made kids would grow up to looking kind of weird. And you know, like, beauty it all depends on your personal preferences and like what you think beauty is and stuff like that, but you can actually see that something went wrong here, that there are some face disproportions, and it's like, it just doesn't look very natural. So one of those examples is Evie Delgado. She's a toddler at the beginning, and when she grows up to a teen, young adult, and, you know, all those fully developed life stages, she looks like this. So, like, you know, she's not hideous. She just kinda looks like that guy from the Moomins. Her eyes are huge and her nose is very strange. And, like, you can work with it. I had her descendants in my legacy challenge, and when you mix up those genetics, it can actually be pretty fine, especially the big eyes. But you can actually tell that she was never checked how she looks when she grows up. I even uploaded a fixed version of Evie that is just a mix of her parents. She is genetically correct. She looks a lot like Supriya, I gotta say, but basically if you want to, you can just replace her, replace the old version with this version, and, you know, make all the connections to her parents and brother, and yeah, and you will get Evie that looks quite more normal, I guess. As I said, she's very similar to Supriya, actually, because those parents actually don't mix very well, I gotta say. Pierce is specific looking, but he's fine. He's also not genetically correct, but he looks quite normal when he grows up. But Evie is just strange. Speaking of strange, another kid is, I believe, Christy Sigworth from Strangerville, but I don't have this pack, so I can't really show it to you live, I don't think. But you can easily Google her. This has an eye replacement, but you can see the face features. This is what she looks like as a teen, I believe. But anyway, yeah, it's not the best. And also, one of the first things I checked in the Cottage Live-In expansion pack were the families in general, but when I entered the Watson family, I immediately had to check what the kids grow up into. Because I already knew this issue had been going on for a while, and yeah. So, like, So this is Imran, and this is Mayra. Is that how you say her name? I guess. So, you know, it's kind of like the features are just a little bit distorted. She actually reminds me of Evie Delgado a lot because she also has very big eyes. So to keep the tradition, of course in the Goth family we have the same thing with Alexander. This video is not about giving an opinion, what I think about the new Goths or anything. It's just about the fact that, again, they didn't think of checking what he looks like as an adult. The nose is even bearable, but the chin? What the hell? Why? We finally recreated the Goth family, something you've been asking for like years. And this is what Alexander grows up to be. Really? What is this? So this is the old Alexander as an adult, except that he has always his eyebrows are the wrong color. When he's a child, he also has brown eyebrows. You just have to match the eyebrows with the hair and it's fine. But it's just always like that because his eyebrows are just brown for some reason. But this is what he looks like as an adult, and again, with the mouth and with the nose and the ears, maybe you can kind of tell that something is off, but he is actually pretty cute in a way, right? I am kind of crushing him. It's like, there's something in this face. So this whole thing makes me think of a Sims challenge that was happening like a few years ago, when toddlers were first introduced in The Sims 4. I think that was the time. Like the first year that we had toddlers in the game, there was this challenge that people were trying to create toddlers as toddlers and then check what they look like as adults. And usually it would be kind of weird. So I will try to do that, to demonstrate what it looks like when you actually create a toddler without checking what it looks like as a teen at least. So if you want to make a normally looking toddler, you know, that you just create a toddler and you're like, yeah, that's a cute kid, you know? I would probably go with something like this. Well, she actually looks quite normal. Just the nose is like long, but it's a normal nose still. But it is harder, obviously. Okay, I made this kid. I think he's kind of a looker. Freckles are perfect for him. And now let's see. He's very squarey, and of course his side profile is very pushed to the front. I don't even know how to say it, but Pierce Delgado has this too, but it still looks normal, right? But the chin isn't the best, you know? But it's still a lot better than all of those, right? Did he lose his freckles though? Huh, that's a disappointment. Like, he lost all his childhood cuteness when he grew up. I don't know, it happens sometimes, you know? But yeah, I don't really know how EA makes those kids. It feels like they definitely, like, I am 99% sure that they never check what they look like as adults, and in my opinion it's pretty important actually, because like in The Sims 2 maybe it wasn't that important, although there weren't really that many issues with that in The Sims 2 because kids were made from face templates or just mixed from parents. Of course there was the broken face template issue, but that was another thing. But like in The Sims 2 maybe that wasn't that important because other families didn't grow up with your family, you know? So like I am a rotational player in The Sims 2 of course, but the mechanics of the game actually allowed you to never see other like pre-made kids as teens or adults, right? You could just never see them grow up. And in The Sims 4 and The Sims 3, of course, everyone ages. Like in The Sims 4, you can customize it, but still, like, the default is that they all age. So eventually, you will see those kids grown up. So it feels like it is quite significant to check it and see what the future of that kid is, right? So, I don't know. Is it on purpose? Is it a joke? Is it... do they not care? I don't know. But I just needed to make a video about it. And it's just hilarious that it repeated with the Goth family. No other than the Goth family. As always. Thank you very much for watching, subscribe, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye!